Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mystery Channel 33. I am Tatiana. I'm here to help solve more missing women sharing and men cases. I'm here to break the codes if I see any. I'm here to see where their bodies are located if they know. And I'm also here to see if they are alive, deceased, bodysuited, change your ethnicity or misidentity. You already should know who's involved, so let's begin. Okay, I found me a new page now. It's titled For the Lost, an organization devoted to missing person cases. Okay, y'all, this is about, the child that's missing is Wallace Guiroz, Guidroz, in 1983. Y'all, this my baby. It's Tennessee, okay? This is him. Okay, if y'all been rocking with me for this long, y'all remember I did a story time while cooking that I had my kids doing slavery, okay? And he was one of them. He even talked about in his interview how he was more of an outspoken child, which he was. All my kids were out, except for the girls. The girls, they knew their place, okay? Not like that. Not like that, okay? Not like that, Tika, okay? They just stay quiet a lot. The boys did not, okay, which is Blueface and him, okay? They was always be outspoken, okay? Nothing wrong with that. But not at that moment. You cannot be out. You cannot talk like that to your slave, okay? To your master, okay? At that moment, okay? Y'all hear about it all the time about slaves having babies, okay? In slavery, okay? So don't do me. So he was to be outspoken, okay? And also always die for him, not like that, but I can't. Me personally, I got one with me and Blueface. So it was not how it's not really me and Blueface, but that's kind of how it was though. So yeah, this basically him, okay? He really who he say he is, okay? So don't do him, okay? So let's begin. Last seen in Tacoma, Washington on January the 10th, 1983. Okay. Vital statistics: biracial, Asian slash black, he do, don't he? Male, born on March the 24th, 1980. Black hair, brown eyes, last seen wearing a gray knitted skull cap, a dark blue down jacket with a red collar, a dark blue vest, and purple cool overalls. Was two when last seen. Now, even when me and his dad used to walk, cause his dad was in slavery with me. Okay, so don't do him now. Stop doing us here, okay? Um, we had to leave him, okay? And they telling us now, what they told me when they got grown, that they used to try to touch them. And when Lex got older, Jane gave her that tattoo, but we removed it out. So, okay, we did, right? Okay, good. So yes, okay. Okay, so let's begin. Circumstances. Goodrod was in Point Defense Park with his father, Stephen Goodrod. The two had been fishing with friends, and Stephen left because of the chilly weather. He met a man and woman there as well as a girl he assumed to be their daughter. Wallace was left with the woman to play with the girl while her father and the man walked around the pond. See, they're taking other kids when they got kids. So we can all be indicted basically. After 25 minutes had passed, Stephen returned to find the girl. Woman and Wallace gone. The men split up to look for him. The unidentified male went in the opposite direction of where Wallace was last seen. After 2 hours had passed, Stephen called the police. The couple and girl have never been identified, but are also suspects in attempted abduction a few days before Wallace vanished. His father was last known to be living in Louisiana. His mother is deceased, classified as a non-family abduction. Theories. Like the cases of Aaron Anderson, Christopher Dinsby, and Megan Ginvitz, these are few options in this case. In this case, there is not even a civil doubt. The reported abduction attempts in the area of other children with people who match the description of Gawaz's abductors essentially confirmed it. But unlike the other cases, there is also a good deal of hope. Gawaz's have the advantage of unusual ancestry. Not many people are of Asian and African heritage, so even today he could look distinguishable. We are in the process of getting an age progression of Gawaz's, and that will help even more. Have you seen a man that looked like Gawaz's would today? Okay, these are the sketches of the people. The female on the left and the right male, okay? Now they look like Mary right there. They look like James too, but white. I mean, you can just tell through a sketch who white or black, okay? If you have information on Gawaz's whereabouts, please email for the laws at this address. You can also call the Tacoma Police Department at 253-591-5940. See, any tips sent by email will be kept confidential. Information used to compile this case file from the following location: Operation Lookout, the Charlie Project, the Doe Network, the Tacoma News Tribune, Washington State Missing Person System, Name Us National Missing Person Data System, Kiro TV Seattle. Okay, that's all the information they have of him. Like to help with this case, you can. I don't do this for the fame or the money. I do it because it's what I love to do. And to the real families of these victims, corporate America will set you up. Thank you, peace, and be safe.